But for dudes out there who want to really get their mouthpiece real crisp and take your game to another level, the choosing is out there. You understand? I'm going to tell y'all, fellas, as they used to say, if you wear the right clothes, you get chose with your mouth closed. A lot of times, your nonverbal game will take you a long way. Your nonverbal game is 70% of how you're going to get chosen. You got that? Your nonverbal game. I think a lot of the young guys need it because the thing is with a lot of the young cats, and y'all, these are my children. I look at them as my sons and my daughters. But my young players out here, you dig? And the thing, a lot of times niggas was raised by old simps. That's the thing. A lot of young cats were raised by old fucking simps or single mothers. So you never had a grown dude spit some real valuable game, because the thing is, the game is for those who are worthy of receiving the game. The players usually lay somebody with game who they feel is worthy of getting that game, somebody who's going to take that game and do something with it. You ain't supposed to throw the game away. You understand? The game is all about having codes, so you give those codes in that game to somebody who's going to maintain it on a level that's going to make the game grow. If you respect the ism, you respect the mackin. And I'm going to get on to some heavier stuff later. I'm going to some heavier stuff, but I'm just chopping it up with my young players about how if you step your ism up, the choosing is there. I'm old school than a motherfucker and getting chosen. Me and my partner out here getting chosen like a motherfucker. For real, for real. And the reason why, because when you dress on a success level and you carry yourself in a mellow fashion, you ain't got to spit all that old bullshit. You dig? It's your energy that's going to radiate and magnetize the choosing. The thing is, a lot of younger dudes now, again, people are trendy, and when you're young, you're supposed to be trendy and all that. So the thing is, dudes, y'all pulling up, and we saw a lot of this last night. We saw skinny jeans and flip-flops. You dig? And we saw skinny jeans, flip-flops, and braided ponytails on niggas. Yeah, and I'm not knocking any dude's style. I'm not knocking that. We saw a lot of herbal tea niggas. You dig? We saw a lot of sagging with your booty shorts, your booty hanging out, and shit. I'm not knocking that either. I'm not knocking that. There's some people who like that shit. But I want to tell y'all players, my young dudes, just one day, take them skinny jeans off, take the flip-flops off, get on something tailored, put you on a little tailored outfit. I ain't talking about you ain't got to get your Steve Harvey on. You ain't got to go out there like you about to host the Family fucking Feud. I'm saying get you something tailored and fly and just keep that thing real mackish, and you'll be surprised how much cooperation you'll get. I'm giving y'all a little game here. My young dudes, because back in the day, even when it wasn't really fashionable, because I don't do things that's like trendy fashionable, but a nice little tailored suit when you're out there campaigning a little bit, that's always, the tailored look, that ain't never going out of style. The tailored look, that shit goes back to the 1800s. You dig? Just being tailored, having you a nice little tailored suit, or a suit jacket or something. Just you ain't got to have on your court suit, the little jacket you put on to go to court. But get you a fly little tailored blazer. You dig? Get the shit tailored so it ain't all boxed up on your body like a chopper suit. You put some shit like that on and a nice button down, you would be surprised. I want my young dudes to do an experiment. I want my young dudes to do an experiment. I know y'all like your skinny jeans and your hammer pants or whatever y'all be wearing out here. You dig? My young dudes, use some of your skinny jean money to get you a fly ass blazer and get that motherfucker tailored. And then just go step out somewhere and just post up. The women will step to your ass like, hey, what's up? What you about to do? Where you coming from? Where you finna go? They start asking questions, nigga. And I ain't talking about you ain't got to do it on a regular basis because I know you want to be comfortable. I know the players want to be comfortable. Like me, every day, I'm casual. I'm casual, and I was just suited up because I'm doing a music video, but I ain't out here campaigning. But just the fact that few people go out here suited, and we call it tooled up. You got your tools on you. So few people do it. Even back in the day, only the players would do that, and that's why the players would get chosen. You dig? But have on a nice little tailored suit jacket or whatever, especially if you're a young dude. All my high school dudes, what my high school cats? Let me tell y'all something. My high school dudes. Go to school one day with a little suit jacket on, just you tailor, and also get you some nice fly shoes too. Get you some nice fly shoes and a nice fly blazer. The pants, you can do jeans or whatever, but your top and your bottom, if them motherfuckers is fresh and tailored, if you got that dipped, and if it's dripping with that ism, you gonna get chosen. I don't give a fuck if you an ugly ass nigga. Where my ugly niggas at? You know who you are. If you an ugly Beauty and the Beast ass nigga, get you a fly ass blazer, get that shit tailored, get you some real fly shoes, shined up, cleaned up, some hard bottoms, or even get you some fly loafers. Your ugly ass is gonna get chose on. Women gonna be looking at your ugly features as assets, nigga. They gonna be like, hey, nigga, your nose, you got a real distinctive nose, nigga. You understand? You overlook that shit if your game is tight. The confidence level is up. The jacket and the kicks. You understand? Your jacket game is on point and your kicks is on point. My dude, you're going to get chose up on. You did look at the singer Seal. They look at him as a sex symbol. Seal looks like a fucking seal from the ocean. He looks like a water mammal. Seal's face look like he's been beaten with hot nickels. But Seal be pulling supermodels. People be like, Seal ugly than a motherfucker, but he's sexy. I remember back in the day, Shabba Ranks, and I would hear girls talk about Shabba Ranks, who was a Jamaican dance hall singer back in the early 90s. And what was Shabba's song? Mr. Loverman, Shabba! You know, Shabba was the shit. But Shabba would dress, he had on these fly, elaborate outfits. Shabba knew how to dress. He was a performer. He had on these elaborate outfits. And women would talk about how sexy Shabba was. Shabba Ranks looked like a big fucking horsefly in the face. Shabba was ugly than a motherfucker, but the women loved that nigga. And they even did a parody on his ass, Mr. Ugly Man, on Living Color. The show Living Color, they did Mr. Ugly Man. Shabba was the dude, but Shabba knew how to dress, and he had swag. So my young dudes, my high school dudes, you go to school, get you a nice tailored suit. See, we used to do that back in the day. Me and my partners, it was a clique of us. It was a little clique of me and my partners. We would outdress each other. It became a competition. You dig? They would dress and fly, ties and all. So we had a little competition with each other, my clique, on who could dress the flyest, who can be suited and booted. You dig? And that stood out from the niggas wearing the sweatsuits and the tracksuits, and the choosing was heavy. You dig? If you look like money, you attract money. If you look like success, you're going to have successful things happen to you. You understand? Especially if you're out there campaigning for success. If you're campaigning for the ladies. And that's another thing. When you wear something fly and you're suited, you got your shoe game and your jacket game, the quality of your shoes is going to be thorough too. the quality of the choose is going to be thorough. And that's very important. If you want to get chosen, you want to get chosen by the right ones. And we always say fly suits, fly jackets, fly shoes, that's hood rat repellent. So the hood rats, that's going to intimidate them. They like the little skinny jeans, and I ain't knocking the skinny jeans. I'm saying a lot about niggas in skinny jeans, but they like the sagging pants with niggas with the skid mark drawers showing, and they like that. Niggas with the little old dingy jeans and all that at the club. The hood rats like that. You know, when you see a hood rat, that's who they have babies by. Niggas with skid mark booty shorts showing, and you know, niggas with a little dust on them. That's what hood rats like. But when they see a nigga gleaming, they know not to even go in that direction. They're like, oh no, he's not gonna like my Section 8. You dig? So they know not to even go in that direction. They're not gonna waste your time. But the women who do got something going on, when they see you dipped, they're gonna gravitate towards you, because that's what women who got their shit right. That's what they look for. When you go out to a social spot, fellas, a lot of times women ain't stepping to you because you just like every other nigga in the club. That's why you don't try to be too trendy if you're out there trying to get shows up on. You don't want to be too much of a trendy nigga. You don't want to be dressed in the same skinny jeans as everybody in the fucking club. You dig? And even if you do, you rock your skinny jeans, nigga, get some glitter or some sparkle on them shits or something. Stand out. Not where you're trying to be an attention whore, but you don't want to blend in with all the dusty niggas. You dig? Purging. So niggas on Instagram be purging their lips out. But the thing is, if you go in, and again, you ain't got to, all the time you ain't got to be suited up, but I'm just saying, if you know, dress on some player shit. I haven't seen the new Purge movie yet. People keep telling me about it. If you got your suited and booted game on point, the women who got their business together, those are the ones that's gonna step to you, and you gonna feel it. I ain't talking about no zoot suits. I ain't talking about the Steve Harvey suits. I ain't talking about that. You dig? Now, with that being said, you know, don't be going in there looking like you part of the Bishop Eddie Long choir. That's why I said you got to have some shit that's tailored. You got to tailor your shit. That's another thing. Don't just throw on some bullshit and be like, this is a suit jacket, where's the choosing? No, nigga, you got to get your shit tailored. It's very important that your suit jacket contours or accentuates your body shape. Don't walk off in the club with no suit sitting on your stomach looking like TD Jakes. You got to get the shit contoured to your body shape. You know, the shit be looking like a big ass blouse with pockets. You dig? So get your joint tailored. You dig? Oh no, I ain't saying from the Steve Harvey collection. But again, dude, I'm saying that having your gear tight goes a long way. And when me and my partners, me and my dude Frank Steele and all of us, we used to go to the clubs 20 years ago, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, we would have our suited and booted game on point, and the choosing was heavy. That's why I wrote books about the game. So you need some shoulder pads in the suit. You dig? But yeah, these niggas out here with their little semi-halter tops and your navel is showing, and niggas got nipple rings on, and you got tattoos all on your ears and all that. Come on, man. Dude, what you gonna attract with that? Just remember, the game is about quality, not quantity. You don't want to get a dozen hood rats. You want to get a small group of dimes if you can. You dig? Niggas coming in here dressing like a Kenyan soccer player. You know, this shit is hella tight on you. Man. But we're in the room heavy. We're in here heavy.